Hey, good morning. This is Jerome with North Kentucky Preparedness. I would say if you watch none of my other videos, this is probably one of the most important video to watch because it goes to I think a state of mind or why things should be done a certain way, why you should do things a certain way. There's a lot of companies that employ contractors or employ people to teach their employees this information I'm about to give you. And there's actually people that pay a lot of money to go to seminars and learn what I'm going to teach you. And I'm trying to give this information to you for free. And I learned this information from a company called Amazon.com that does a lot of customer-based retail sales, internet sales, and they are branching a lot out to a whole bunch of different things that they try to do and try to just market, I guess. So what I'm talking about today, and I got the Kentucky Don't Tread on Me flag behind me again. What I'm talking about today is the Kaizen Theory, or the Kaizen way of understanding. It is a Japanese word of and I can't remember exactly what it translates to in Japanese, but simply it's a planning phase, a doing phase, a check phase, then act, and then you start back to the beginning, back to plan. And it's until you got what you think is a perfect system, it's going to be always in a circle, a continuous circle, until you find that you have a great system. And then even 6 months from that time, you might want to go back and evaluate that. All right. There also is a way of, let's see here, a more elaborate, I guess, way of it, thinking about it. The plan, again, and then generate, or actually you almost have to have a problem first, then generate a plan, or make a plan, generate a device to solve your problem. Well, I guess the way to describe it. Generate the something to solve the problem, and develop an implementation plan. Implement the plan. Evaluate what you've done and the method that you did it. And then back, when you're done with that, start to the beginning. I don't like that way of doing it. What I actually like is having the problem generate a solution on paper or such. Generate the product or develop a solution. Act, check, test, or ACT. Act, or go out and actually test out whatever it is, and actually go through a phase of testing and seeing how your product does. Seeing how your product actually does in the environment that you are wanting to actually use it in, and then after you're done with that, reflect on how you did, and then you go back to that phase. I like this system a lot better than the other two, because I think it simplifies it a lot. Again, it's generate a plan from the problem you have. Generate a product. Action plan, or implement your action, or implement whatever you are doing into action, and check it and test it. Then after that, reflect. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to understand in just a couple minutes, I guess. But as I said, there's people that, spend hours and hours and hours trying to teach this same philosophy that I'm trying to show you just in a couple minutes. A way of, I guess, trying to explain it. And if you've seen any of my other videos, I am very much into outdoor stuff, emergency preparedness and such. This is one of my packs. It's a search and rescue pack that I'm setting up for. I am using an old backpack that I got. This is a military surplus backpack that I was able to come up upon. I have it mounted on it's U.S. Army type of pack frame. Let's see if any of this is going to move. U.S. Army type of backpack frame, the plastic ones. And I have it mounted on one of those. And what I'm trying to do is trying to mount it on here and get some strapping. A harness type of system onto this, and it's definitely non-conventional the way I'm doing it. On this backpack, I also have some sustainment pouches. One of them. I have 2 sustainment pouches and a butt pack. Actually, 3 sustainment pouches, I think, actually. And I think I got some other pouches just to try to keep things compartmentalized in it. That's just one of the projects I'm working on and trying to devise. Another one is, I guess, this one here. I guess you can call this like a buddy pack or whatever you want to call it. More like a wilderness survival pack for a friend, or a hiking backpack for a friend, if anybody ever needed it. But I'm trying to develop that for as little as possible, and one day I'll actually probably do a video on that. But it's just 2 of the examples I have of trial and error and the way I work the Kaizen theory into my system that I do things. So, thank thanks for watching. That's pretty much it. Thank you.